Atamasthana means 8 places. So today I'm going to do a short video about the 8 sacred places in Sri Lanka. So Atamasthana is 8 places. Why it has to be 8? So there are more than 8 places which are sacred. Here sacred means we respect those places because we believe that Lord Buddha, the leader of Buddhism, has visited these places. So these 8, we say Atamasthana, they are located in Anuradhapura. So the sacred places located in Anuradhapura is known as Atamasthana, while there are 16 sacred places also known as Solasmasthana. They are located all over Sri Lanka. The city of ancient Anuradhapura is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. These places are important because of its remarkable history and the arrival of Lord Buddha. According to Mahavamsa, this city was founded by King Pandukabha, the first king of Anuradhapura and the 6th after the arrival of King Vijaya around 350 BC. So King Vijaya was the first king of Sri Lanka. He arrived from India, also known as Damadeva. And King Pandukabha comes from is related to King Vijaya. He is the 6th king after King Vijaya. So King Pandukabha was the founder of this sacred city, this ancient heritage site. First it was known as Anuradhagama because a minister called Anuradha founded it. Later on, King Pandukabha rebuilt it with efficient productive methods to get protected from enemies, and well-built architecture, beautiful gardens, like that. A self-sufficient city, a very well-developed city, he made Anuradhapura. So it lies 205 kilometers north of the current capital Colombo in Ireland's North Central Province. Right? Yeah. On the banks of the historic Malvadur. Okay. So this is the historical background of the city. So now let's find out what are these 8 sacred places. Sri Mahabodhi Sri, Ruwanmali Mahasaya, Dhuparama, Abhayagiriya, Jethavanarama, Lowa Mahapaya, Mirisavatiya, and Lankarama. Okay, now let's talk about each one of these. First, Sri Mahabodhi Tree. Now this is a historical sacred Bodhi tree in the Mahameuna garden in historical city of Anuradhapura, Sri Lanka. This is believed to be a tree grown from a cutting of the southern branch from the historical Bodhi tree, Sri Mahabodhi tree. In our country we say Dakshina Shaka, from the original Bodhi tree under which Siddhartha Gautama attained enlightenment, which was destroyed during Emperor Ashoka's reign at Buddhagaya in India. The Buddhist nun Sanghamitta Mahatheri, the daughter of Indian Emperor Ashoka in 288 BC. You might know about the Emperor Ashoka. And the Sanghamitta Therani is the daughter of Emperor Ashoka, while the son is Mihindu Rahatanwansi, Mihindu Thero, brought the tree cutting to Sri Lanka during the region of Sinhalese King Devanapiyadisa. At more than 2,300 years old, it is the oldest living human planted tree in the world with the known planting date. Next, the Ruwanmali Mahasaya or the Ruwanmali Sayadagapa. It was built in 140 BC by King Dutugamunu, who later became king of all Sri Lanka after defeating the Chola king Elara. The Tigamnu was king of the Anuradhapura kingdom and reigned from 161 BC to 137 BC, expanding the city of Anuradhapura to project the power of Sinhalese culture across Sri Lanka. The stupa was constructed in a hemispherical shape, its purpose to hold the relics of Gautam Buddha. However, King Dutigamanu died before its completion, his brother Saddati ascending the throne. Thuparame was covered with a gold and silver casing, and the Vatadage, a stupa house with golden bricks and golden doors back in the past, which added glamour to the stupa. There have been 176 pillars that used to support this stupa house, and in 1896, 31 complete pillars have been still existing. Can you believe that? It is believed that this Vatadage has been built in the 1st century AD. Later in the years, the Pandyans, South Indian Tamil, plundered the stupa for its all gold, jewels and treasures. To restore its wealth, King Mahinda IV reinstalled the golden casings and the golden doors. Abhayagiri Stupa. A king named Vattagamini Abhay came to the throne in Anuradhapura. At his time, a Tamil invasion took place. The king couldn't withstand the attack and decided to retreat from the area. When he was on his way, a Jain monk who was residing in the place where Abhayagiri stands today threw insults at the king, saying, "Look, the great black Sinhala king is in flight." The king kept quiet, but deep down it pricked his heart. That means in Sinhala, "Anna balana kalu Sinhala panalana." The Jain monk yelled at him. When he came back to Anuradhapura after 14 years of long battle, after defeating the invaders, he looked at this place and recollected the incident. Then he decided to build a huge temple here and offered it to Kuppikala Mahathissatero. The stupa was named after combining the two names Abhay, the king's name, and Giri, the Jain monk's name, which made Abhayagiri. Lower Mahapaya is a building situated between One Velisaya and Sri Mahabodhiya in the ancient city of Anuradhapura, Sri Lanka. It is also known as the Brazen Place or Loha Prasada because the roof was covered with bronze tiles. The famous Loha Prasada built by King Tutigamanu, described as a building of 9 stories, was a building of this class. One side of the building was 400 feet, that means 120 meters in length. There are 40 rows, each row consisting of 40 stone pillars for a total of 1,600 pillars. It is believed that it took 6 years for the construction of the building and the plan was brought from the heavens. Mirisavatiya. This can be called the first Dagaba of King Dutigamanu, built between 161 to 137 BC. This shrine was located in a place sanctified by the touch of the feet of the Buddha. It is also considered as a great land where 190,000 arahants visited Mirisavati during the puja. It is said that this shrine was built by King Dutigamanu, who rendered a great service to the Buddhist Sasana and was a great Gaba at that time. The Mahavansa states that when alms was offered to Mahasangha, the king repented for forgetting to offer a chili curry was a literal consideration. The main purpose of building this Dagala and the temple was not to take the spear from where it was placed. Lankarama is a stupa built by King Balagamba in an ancient place at Galhebekada in the ancient kingdom of Anuradhapura, Sri Lanka. Nothing is known about the ancient form of the stupa, and later this was renovated. The ruins show that there are rows of stone pillars, and it is no doubt that there has been a house built encircling the stupa to cover it. The round courtyard of the stupa seems to be 10 feet above the ground. The diameter of the stupa is 45 feet. The courtyard is circular in shape and the diameter is 1,332 feet. During the reign of King Gotama, a disagreement took place between the monks of Mahavihara monastery and the Abhayagiri monastery regarding a Vetula doctrine. King Gotama took the side of the Mahavihara and banished 60 monks who had turned in the Vetulya doctrine from Abhayagiri monastery. One of the disciples of the banished monks named Sangamita Thero decided to avenge the bhikkhus of Mahavihara. He came back to Sri Lanka and gained the favor of King Gotama and was entrusted to teach his own two sons, Prince Mahasen and Prince Jetatissa. After their father's death, the eldest son, Prince Jetatissa, who was a supporter of the Mahavihara monks, became the king and regent for 10 years, and he built the Jetavanarama Stupa. So now this is the end of my video. Hope you got some knowledge about these amazing 8 sacred places. And subscribe to my channel and share this video, and also follow me on Instagram. Bye bye.